to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My counterpart, my work wife,
Your work.
forgot.
That you had.
He forgot.
He had a long day.
Okay.
Me too.
I mean, my husband's 2 weeks after knee surgery, and I got to take him out in the car for the first time to Traverse City.
Don't bless your heart.
He had a long
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do the members present? Anderson,
Here.
Maneri, here with Crawford, yes, here. Fisher, Chum.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Ben left us a note, a letter here that he's not going to be here, but Ben had provided us with more chapters, chapter 8, for the future land use policies and goals and actions. He wants us to review them and to comment on them. And then he said the next big step for Ben is to assemble the draft master plan into a single document. So Nick should do the work. Your next step will be to approve distribution of the draft plan and for comment to adjacent communities.
Only thing that I didn't see is that it does need to be also sent to the county for review. So the county,
So the county has to be on there.
yeah, the county planners get it as well.
And how long we have for that?
I'm not positive, so I don't wanna quote it
Oh,
out, but I know that it
distribute-
goes,
here,
but
yeah,
when
it
it's
does.
being distributed, that the draft would be what we would send to them as well.
Right.
Because they're gonna make comments and we may make some changes.
So not just adjacent
So I would say,
communities
yeah, that
and
not
county.
only just the community, but it also needs to be sent to, in fact, we might even, I will get that answer on Thursday. We meet on Thursday, so I will ask, Bob probably knows, but I'll ask for sure. I won't be reviewing it.
Yeah, so he also has here about it's never too late to add, change, delete, arrange, so we can do what we believe, yeah.
Yeah, because we got the. I sent you all the county master plan. That's out for review, but you have to send it to them, we have to send it to them.
Okay, so B, I should have done this, amend the agenda, so everything's for the agenda, right?
I'll make the motion to approve the agenda as presented.
A second. Okay. Next,
Motion to set agenda as is.
Okay.
So public hearing, there's nothing special for that. Public comment,
Oh, vote wise, you have no problem, I made the motion
Yeah.
to approve the agenda as presented and it's been approved, or been seconded, or all in
everything
favor?
okay?
Yep,
You
very
good?
good.
Okay. Perfect. Public comment?
Any word on the wireless tower? No, I didn't think so. No contract back?
Waiting on Verizon. It's in their hands. I haven't heard anything about it, let's put it that way. So, not that I know of.
So, done with that, you're all set?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Approval corrections of minutes of June 24th, session July 1st.
I don't have
Get those done the last, I know we were gonna,
Were those the ones that we had to?
yeah, we had to, yeah, because
Yeah.
they weren't there, and then we were gonna kind of write down what we, I think, isn't it what Bob had said, kind of
Well, no, these are the last month and then the work session.
The work session, that one, okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
meeting in June.
Yeah.
Okay, June 24th and then.
I never got a copy
But
of
there
No.
was
that.
nothing in our
Yeah,
packet,
there's
because
nothing
I
in the packet.
actually printed this one, so we don't have minutes for either one of those, so I guess
So
we need
can't-
to table.
Yeah,
Yeah?
we didn't get it
Never
then,
got 'em.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you send them out?
I email them to them before I leave now,
Okay.
so I don't
Yeah.
forget.
So,
So we'll-
So they have them, they for sure have, they should have them.
okay, yeah, because I printed off, because I wasn't sure what we would have,
All there was just the agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so we'll table that to next meeting.
Yep.
Do we have to approve that or a motion or do anything like that?
I'll make that motion to table the minutes.
Second.
Finished business?
No, we gotta vote.
You gotta vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh.
Aye.
Aye.
The board, we have accepted the bid for the wall at the lake, we're gonna do that concrete. Fishers is gonna do the landscaping, well, their work, not the landscaping. So we'll hopefully start seeing some stuff on that. That's really all I got, it's really,
How long is that gonna be, like an estimated time?
I don't think we have we don't have an accurate estimate right now, we have a couple of ideas, but it's not anything, we don't have anything back as to timeframes.
Sorry, the board approved a wall to go up at the lake.
Yeah, so they're going to replace the wooden wall we have right there, and we're gonna replace that with concrete.
And that's what's reliable concrete.
Yes, that's it, reliable doing that. They had the best bid. Other than that, that's all I got.
Nobody with the zoning board or appeals representative? Zoning administrator?
I did appreciate that we did get some in writing, that he did put a written into our packets that kind of helped a little bit.
Can you talk about me?
That Bob actually gave us something in writing.
Oh, yeah.
Usually. And I know that Ben said when we did our workshop that that's one of the things, because people don't understand what Bob and Ben are doing, and so by not having something that we can kind of report out here, nobody understands. I mean, I stopped in last Friday and talked to Ben for a few minutes, but he took 3 phone calls with zoning questions, with needing how to do, and it was really nice to also watch that process and how he did, and, the one person said, oh my gosh, this is so helpful, thank you, thank you, thank you. And he's able to go, because you also don't know, he was able to go like on his computer, he had like 7 different screens up, because he could pull up the zoning map, and he could pull up the overlay, and he could pull up, people don't understand that. And he was in the middle of something else when he gets the phone calls. So he leaves that. Oh, he was writing letters for blight. So there were several letters going out for blight, and so it will be really nice when we're able to have that as an action plan, because people really need to see that there's a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not getting the credit, so.
He even emailed me about a zoning question I had,
So.
as a citizen. So, must have been the same day.
Yeah. So, but I did appreciate that we got this, and I will clarify the county. I know Ben, or, probably both Ben and Bob know it, but I will
Yeah, I would.
ask him. On Thursday too, I want us to get an A, folks, at the county. I want it to show up when it's supposed to, even if I can't comment on it. You know, Norman did what they're supposed to, you know, just like everybody else, you know, does, so.
get everything done. So if we say, hey, let's do it this day, if that doesn't happen, so that's something we'll have to talk to Ben about.
Yeah.
Where are we?
So we have to figure out that.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so new business then, or do,
Yeah,
want to
moving
new
on.
business?
I think
Okay.
there's-
Any new
There is.
business? I don't think so. Any old business?
Those-
Would you want to review and?
I did too, and I don't know if then, I'm assuming you probably included it. Can't be included that. But I did reach out to the Calvin Army Dixon superintendent and had him review what we had in the master plan, so, because I was pretty sure that some of the stuff was outdated, like the US News of when, and we've had it, K&D's had it for the last 2 out of 3 years. So, he went through and he cleaned it up, and so that was what I stopped in on Friday I sent it to Ben, and then I wanted to make sure that he got it, but he was, he liked the format, so that format will probably be coming to us, but I did follow up and ask the school to do that so that we would get, I figure we might as well put our, yeah, our best foot forward. It's our master plan, we wanna settle our community,
Right.
so.
I did notice there's a
Wonderful.
2024 up here.
Oh, yeah,
You know, I didn't notice
2024,
that.
yeah.
Threw me off, I'm like, this is the new one? It looks nice.
Yeah, they're
It
all.
looks
It
nice.
is when we started.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would be more realistic,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the new look.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Yeah.
That, right there, second one on the left. See how it's cut off in business, visit?
Where,
Oh, yeah,
Oh, right, yeah.
You wanna make a note of that at the bottom,
I don't see it.
right here?
Wait, am I on the wrong page?
Nope, Andy.
Oh, yeah, business there, but he also did it.
There's a
up in
couple of them.
The top,
Yeah.
the community one
Yep.
also, the very top is all.
Okay,
the
yeah.
Okay, hold on,
whole
let's,
line is-
here, I'll go,
Yeah, so this is,
page 70,
yeah,
header. Community recreation mixed use. Last,
Just some of the boxes are cut off.
some boxes have cut off text.
Actually, yeah, some of you need to reformat it too, because that second one from the bottom drives me nuts.
Needs reformatted. Please review entire column. I guess while we're at it, let's look through them all,
yeah.
you know, maybe some more.
I asked the superintendent about the baseball, the softball field.
oh, yeah.
Do you know that could cost up to $350,000?
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Alright, install
If
it.
you were doing,
I don't
if you
doubt
were
it.
doing a field appropriately,
Yeah,
cause, you know, I was curious if they had any,
all
you
the
know.
site work and all the
Then you'd have to,
excavation.
excavate it all, replant it, and put all the new material down,
Yeah.
level it, compact it. And it's,
Unless a certain excavator in this community does it for,
Well, you know, and we
Yes.
could name
Side
it,
of the fields and, yeah.
we could name it.
there you go,
that.
there you
You
go.
know, the person's wanting to work towards retirement.
Internet land, anybody out there wants to donate a baseball for the children.
Yeah.
Kids. Oh, man. Doug's not here, I'm gonna get in trouble. bullet, encourage mixed land uses like residential and commercial that are connected by walkways with slow vehicle signage.
This is a page.
70,
70.
just down there
Oh.
still.
Yeah.
We were just, they were, you know,
Mhm.
talking about all the people going so fast.
Yeah, because people talk about having sidewalks here for the kids to come up to the library or whatever and be able to ride their bikes, so. Yes.
Farmers market, doing that already.
For action plan two, when we're asking the DNR and the forestry, we also want to get information from them, like when they're doing a burn in our area. So, I'm trying to think of how to, sharing of projects. So I think not that long ago, we did have a burn in this area, didn't we?
Oh, control burn?
Yeah. Or was that a?
We did the lake.
It doesn't,
Yeah.
well, last year they did it.
Yeah, but I thought there was something over by
Oh, I have no
Warfield.
idea.
There was a,
There was a
Yeah.
fire.
there was a white, that was right behind my
That
house.
was, okay, it
Yeah.
wasn't a,
No.
yeah, it wasn't something they,
And
okay,
you,
no.
you could still see the, where the Forest Service went through and did the ditch.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could've got lucky, you got a new hot tub.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare they do their job?
Right. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it through the woods. It was like, it was a good like 200 yards through the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy forgot his, I think he was enjoying some beverages and he forgot his fire and an older guy and everything.
Hmm.
He was probably having a good time.
We got the bill.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure. There were no suggestions to edit, right?
For what?
Just as, I didn't wanna miss anything.
Oh, no.
Before you
Just a
had something that you, or
The
you,
the
yeah,
sharing of projects within Norman Township by the Forest Service.
on page 70.
Yeah, put that for number 4.
Yeah,
Okay, hold on, sorry. Page 70.
yeah, on economic
Economic
development
development.
in the action plan.
Yeah.
And a number 4.
And they have a sheet, cause we get it for the county, and so they,
Sharing plans.
sharing of projects within Norman Township from the Forest Service.
Oh, okay. From the Forest Service.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Looking at the housing short-term rentals, I'm sure this has happened, I'm curious, because everybody, you know, and we have like almost 4 acres. You know, and I've seen people with like rustic campsites attached to their, you know, their properties. Is that like, I would have to read, you know, of course, like the requirements, but I'm sure people are having either friends or family camp in those. It seems common.
Yeah.
To have, like, allow people camp, like, is that, my question is it against the law to have, like, charge somebody to camp on your property? If it was like a rustic campsite?
Well, that one tried to do that with.
I'm curious, cause I've seen, you know, you see like the back end of trucks and cars on people's properties, and I wonder if like,
They're charging.
you know,
Yeah, if they're doing it as a
designating,
business.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
shouldn't shut
Yeah.
up about it.
yeah. I just,
Yeah, I don't know the legality of
it's
it.
interesting to me.
There is a grammatical error on that page too, by the way, 172. 2, 3, fourth one down. Adequate building infrastructure roads, that's not,
Page 72,
yeah, fourth column.
page 72, fourth one down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, adequately. Adequately spelled wrong?
But it shouldn't be adequately.
Yeah, to ensure infrastructure.
It should be
or what?
to speaks to ensure adequate infrastructure, adequate.
Ah.
Yeah.
Adequately.
Take, please, change.
Yeah, and it's welcome by guide to placement of campers, that was kind of your question then.
Yeah, that's what made
Yeah.
me think of it.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen like the Nordhaus Dunes? Like, I mean, there's people that camp out there all summer. And it's very like, I remember seeing it when I first moved up here. Like, dude, they will literally camp out there 3-4 months. That's wild.
and I know, what is it, that you can have a camper on property, there's only so many months, and then it has to be.
Oh, yeah.
You're supposed to, but if it's your private property, you can store your camper on your property, but you can't have a camper that's being used.
On like a block, because I looked at this one time, every block of public land is 600 acres. And I think it's 2 weeks at a time that you can be stationary in one spot. You can camp out there. And it's just kind of fascinating, because it's like, the weather's getting cold and I'm walking out with my boat, you know? And there's a camper that's been there for, you know, ever. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah,
And
but they're
it's
not
just-
getting enforced.
It's just interesting that,
Yeah.
you know, you just got, you know, people who have time, and they travel around in the summer and camp, and,
Well, and it's
Crazy.
also where some of the homeless go.
oh yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
the Nordhaus Dunes.
Yeah.
That, yeah,
That's their summer plan.
that's right, yeah, and they give them tents.
They
Yeah,
do,
They do.
yeah, Eckerman Road.
Yes.
They will
Yeah.
give
I was
you-
actually kind of, when I first learned about that, when I first moved here, I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
They are getting on the road and they're camping out there. Yeah.
And number 3 on that same 72, we're missing a E.
Page 72
Action.
on Ben. Missing an E.
E, and number 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then 72, on that page 2, number 1, on the actions, it has a dot in front of it. And
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Page 72, very bottom right.
Yeah, actions.
And for number 2, for the action, I would like to see, instead of just finished blight reports to the PC, how many blight reports are open, and then how many are closed. That's how the county, for the they do, because they handle for other townships,
Yeah,
they do
so
a
they-
report of,
Wait, I'm sorry, where's this at?
number 2 on 72,
On the
was
actions.
zoning
Yeah.
in the action,
The blight right by
Yeah.
your fingers down, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
number
So-
2.
Yeah, so open reports as well as finished. So we would get the number of how many reports have you opened,
To add
yeah,
open reports as well as finished.
yeah. I mean, Ben could go right to that, when it was in there, but we need to see it.
Should that say Norman Township or Norman?
Where,
Just the first one,
Oh, based on.
page?
73. Prairie Plan owners to recognize the rural character and natural resource base of Norman. Should that say township?
Township, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bunch of edits on here. 73. Second row.
I was a little, and I know we kind of talked about, but we're seeing from 55
Yeah, well,
down Seaman Road. We have a mixed, I mean, some of it is, but we have a lot of housing. I mean, like that side is housing, this side is commercial. Where do we have development, you know, where can we develop?
I think Doug had mentioned, you know where he used to live down there?
Yeah,
He said,
well, it goes all the way that way,
he said that it was like there was some section, like, he has some measurement on it. Like that
Okay.
first part of his property was, it was technically zoned for commercial use.
Mhm.
I'm
yeah,
guessing like, I don't know if it's like a certain space off the road, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
what he was talking about.
Yeah.
yeah. It's really the support and the foster are kind of like the same thing, okay? And
Yeah.
that's too, can we combine those two to make
yeah, foster the future, yeah.
development in Washington, Boston, but we're also here and support the community, but.
Yeah, cause I just, it was kind of like, okay, where are we looking? You know,
So combine the second and third one.
I don't think you should, because they're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, cause they're talking about
different things.
Okay.
The first, because in the second box, they're talking about.
One's commercial, one's
and-
development.
Yeah, it's two different things.
yeah. I just want more clarification of that, of what are we actually looking at? So if somebody says, well, where are you gonna develop? Yeah,
Um,
cause it maybe, I mean, when we get out of town, are those commercial or rent, you know, some of them,
Well, it goes all the way up to
Yeah.
what, to Pine Lake Road, I think you said, from,
yeah.
Bullet points 2, I just said planning commission would like to see more clarification on bullet points 2 and 3 in
Correct.
regards to continued commercial and future development. Okay, future. I was doing some of the citizen planner stuff today, And it's kind of funny. I don't get very much time to work on it, so when I do, I try to do a bunch at a time. And a bunch of this is in there.
Is there?
It's just funny that I literally read about this stuff today.
I don't see anything else wrong.
don't either.
All right, we made quite a few notes.
Yeah.
I got a-
I think you did it. I like the format, because it's much easier to read
It
it,
is.
and that people will read it.
Yeah.
So are these available to the public? Will they be, like books are? Is that how,
Master plan?
yeah,
Um,
like how did that
We
get,
have it one in the library too, that we can.
really?
yeah, yep.
It'd be kind of neat, and I know it'd be a lot of paper, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to distribute that in like a PDF style, anybody who would want it. You know what I mean? Like you could download,
Make it available on your
And
website.
that's,
yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I think that would be, there's a lot of people, they'll ask questions about it, it's well, you can answer the question before they ask it, and just give them the plan, and then if they say, well, we don't have it, it's on the website.
Yeah.
There you can download it.
that it would be on our website, and, well, that's how when we were working on the bylaws, we went into other planning commissions and pulled up bylaws from other planning commissions, and it was really nice to be able to, pull them and do. And I think pretty much,
It's on the website now, the
it's
current
on the
one.
website, so
Yeah.
the new one will go on.
Yeah, they put it on.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it is. You're
Yeah,
right.
it is.
yeah.
Nice. 7 minutes. Public comment again.
You got anything, Joe?
Anything
We're moving on
to
to
say?
public comment.
Yeah,
Oh, so you're done with all that?
yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't
Well,
much
went
really for us
through,
to
yeah,
go over.
we had one to do, yeah.
So, do you know when the draft is going to be available for the public? Does
No.
that have to go to the county first and then come back to?
No, it will be, my understanding is it's out at the same time. So it looks like we wanna have the entire done by August 26th, our draft. So it go, and because it's a draft, it can go to the county then too. And then there will be, if there's recommended changes,
I'm sorry, August what?
26th at our meeting, that they're hoping, our goal is to have it, that we approve it for the distribution of the draft.
Is that a meeting, is that your next meeting date? So
Yeah.
will you have copies available at the meeting?
No, because it's just the draft at that point. We have to send the draft out to other communities, other counties.
Yeah, no, it has to go to neighboring
Yeah,
communities.
and then,
63 days, yeah.
So you give them 63 days to review it?
the public hearing for the master plan, we're hoping to have in November.
In November.
That's the
Okay.
plan right now. That's obviously subject to change, but the public hearing for the master plan, we're hoping to have in November.
Awesome. Okay, and then, just for clarification, so your recommendation is for, monthly reports for open and closed blight activity?
My question on that, Mary, was why would the planning commission have anything to do with that? It's a zoning ordinance, it's not a planning commission thing. I don't know. I don't know why.
Because, the planning commission is the one that's in charge of that. If you do citizens planner, you'll find that that falls under our responsibilities. So, we should at least be getting the report that there's open and closed. We should be getting the report of what our planner is doing, because that's the person that is our person for planning commission. And that does fall under our responsibilities of knowing that. I'm not saying that we would be doing that, because we're a commission, but we need to know what it is. Because it falls under our category when you do citizen planner, they'll tell you that, because I went, oh,
So was any of that information in the report that you said you got, that you said, oh, we got a report this time and you
We're
like?
working, that's in our action plan, it's not it's a future. It's
Oh.
not, we're working and what I had kind of, when we did at the workshop, we kind of talked about having a written report makes it much easier if a person can't be here, then everybody's hearing the same thing from the planner. And right now, when Bob's not here, usually we don't know what's going on. So it's important that we have something in writing, and what we have found on a county level with doing that, and on a school level, for meetings, by having all your key people give a written report, the board gets it ahead of time, you review it, you can come and ask questions, and you don't end up staying an extra hour because something is mentioned, you've never heard of it. And so then you have 50 questions, and you're asking all that, whereas if you get it in your report and you've had a chance to kind of look it over, then you can come more prepared.
A report, I missed that first part.
So it would be how the planner is basically what they've spent their time doing, is what, and because that is what we oversee, what the planner is doing. We can't make any decisions without knowing what
So
our
would
plan
this
is.
come out like quarterly or
It comes out at every meeting.
every meeting?
Every meeting, if I use the county for an example, Katie will say, this is the things I'm working on. I'm working on a sign ordinance for the county. Our other two planners are assigned other townships, so they will say, I spent time in Arcadia, because they contract. For their planning is contracted, I think, Onekama
Do we even
contracts.
have a planner?
Huh?
Do we have a planner?
That's Bob and Ben.
No.
Yeah.
So after every planning meeting, can there be a monthly report of what the planner has been doing since the last previous meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. To be distributed?
Right, to be distributed in our packet, the same as the minutes.
Ah.
So it's in our packet, so you read it ahead of time, you come prepared.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so, the county handles addresses. So we have now read for Thursday that somebody is asking for an address change. Well, if it's out in your neck of the woods and you're curious, you could do a drive-by and kind of see, oh, okay, well, that makes sense, or no, that doesn't make sense. As a planner, you could go by and say, yeah, that makes sense, like Norman Township had one where is it Steinberg Road is the old 55? So the people had a dirt road that ran that way. But then the 55 was where the addresses were assigned, was on 55 many years ago. So when they decided to build, they weren't gonna put their driveway on 55, they were gonna put it on Steinberg. So that came to us ahead of time, so that you could look at it and review it, and then the county planner gives us, I recommend that we change this, or I recommend that we don't change it.
So how detailed would a report like this have to be? Could it just be like a list of like just the thing, like their
Yeah.
schedule? Just, hey, this is what
Yeah.
I've been doing?
Right, I did 5 blight reports, I
Right.
did 10, new businesses, it's a checklist. We don't
Yeah.
want it to be something that gives them, feels like it's extra work, but what we want it to be is it highlights what they're doing. And it shows that they're doing, because right now for the community, they're like, well, what do they do? Well, if they hear that they were out dealing with 10 blight,
Would that be something, you know how like the Manistee County Sheriff's Department will put on like the police blotter, they'll say, this is kind of what's been going on. That kind of thing? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
this is what I'm working on. So if
Yeah.
somebody stops any one of us in the community right now and says, well, what
What you guys
does
up
your
to?
planner do? And we go, well, we're working on the master plan. Well, believe it or not, come next year, we're not gonna be able to say we're working on the master plan. So it's just to help make things clearer. Does that kind of help, Nick, what I'm thinking too, even though you're kind of,
Girl, we talked about doing something very similar to that once before, and he did it for a little bit, and then he stopped.
yeah.
Like, now that I see what you're saying now, yeah.
Yeah.
get it.
It really,
It was just basically, it was just his zoning, it was just his monthly report that he would give
Yeah.
to us every month, yeah. It was kinda nice to know what he had working on.
I mean, is he writing it anyways? Is he taking record of what he's, you know?
He is, I just don't know if he's getting to us, like, for a while, he was there for a minute, but
yeah.
he's not anymore.
And it was fine when he was here too, you know, we could kind of play catch up and find out, but if he's not here.
Basically, we just need to, that's not even a master plan thing, that's just a,
Right, that's what, yeah, for planning, we need to
Yeah.
know what's going on.
that's not a master plan thing.
That's just an ongoing.
That's just
Yeah.
we need a zoning report every month,
Yeah.
basically. It would be really nice if we had a zoning report.
Yeah.
Written zoning report.
Well, zoning and planning,
Yeah.
Yeah.
zoning and
The
planning,
six,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Zoning and
Planning.
Planning
Yes.
report.
reports.
Yep.
After every planning meeting, can there be a monthly report of what the planner has been doing since the previous meeting to be distributed to the planning commission and to be reviewed by the planning commission group before their next meeting in the format of a simple checklist, zoning and planning reports would
And I know county-wise, what it's done, because before this planner, we were doing oral reports, but when we put in this system, we have cut our meetings in half for time. Because you get your packet, you read your packet, you come to the board meeting prepared, or to the commission meeting prepared, and then you can do the business that's there. Whereas if you don't know, then you spend a lot of time talking because you didn't know about things, and then there's a lot more questions. So this helps to be more, and our planner really likes this. All three of our planners for the county have found that this is much more effective. They really like, it, in a timely manner.
When, so who's gonna you have to get something in your minutes, Andy, about having Ben or Bob get hold of us, let us know when we can expect
Yeah,
on their end, when we can expect to have this workshop. Cause we can't really say, let's do it on this day if it's not gonna work and the stuff's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
So Ben and Bob basically are gonna kinda determine that one on their end based on when they have the package done.
So, planning commission is in
Basically, we need a date for
requiring
our August work session.
from Ben and Bob.
A completion date or a draft date.
Well-
Yeah,
generally we're doing them on Tuesdays, right?
Completion dates of the
So
master plan draft.
So,
is there
For the
any
workshop,
of the
for the
August,
August
so,
workshop.
like, is there any conflicts with any of those
It says,
Tuesdays for us?
just the board meeting.
Yep, and that would
Just
be
the
the
second
second one,
Yeah.
so we wouldn't wanna do it then, so,
Well, then I can do it any day of the week, it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be a Tuesday.
no, it doesn't have to, for me either
Yeah.
necessarily,
I know
so,
Tuesdays work better for you, don't they?
No, it's better because I'm in the stay on Tuesdays now.
so it'd be better to
So
have
it'd
it
be
better.
better, yeah, because I come from working out there.
What day would work better for you for meetings? Any day of the
I
week.
just can't do Mondays because I work till 7, and then I can do any other day.
Okay. Is there a day of the week that would be easier for you?
Not, Tuesday, I'm rushing to get over here,
So just
So,
Monday,
like
Tuesday.
Wednesday, yeah, so
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday would be perfect.
Maybe we, next month, talk about maybe changing day of the week.
I mean, I can do it, it's
Yeah.
fine, but.
Well, that's why we went with
Yeah.
6:30, because for me, getting out of work at 5, it's
Mhm.
hectic.
Yeah.
Trying to get home, shower, go, and then get over here in an hour.
Yeah.
Perhaps discuss changing the day of the week of the planning meetings.
Yeah.
So we could see if August 5th or the August, either the 1st or the 3rd Tuesday of the month, Ben would be available,
Yeah.
or Bob would be available to finish the draft, the workshop. And if not, what day
Before
could we
that,
do it?
before the 26th of
Yeah.
August.
So I'll
Yeah.
put that in it's, like bullet point D, planning commission is inquiring from Ben and Bob about a completion date of the August workshop. Proposed dates,
The 5th or,
8,
The 5th or the 9th.
Any day,
Well, really,
honestly.
any day, yeah,
Just not,
Yeah.
just to put on there no Monday or Tuesday.
if possible.
any
If
day in
possible.
August,
No Monday or Tuesday.
except
Prior to the
Mondays or Tuesdays.
We have to move
Yeah.
it to 6.
Monday to Tuesdays prior to the 26th.
Yep.
Okay.
I know the only evening thing I have is August 7th, and that's a Thursday. In Traverse. So, for anything else.
We have anything else, guys?
I don't think so, I think that's it.
I will make a motion to adjourn.